Hi, in this video we're going to be talking about how to carry over with addition of numbers. So we'll start with 9 plus 2, and we know it's 11. So let's draw 9 circles under 9 and 2 circles under 2. Now we know that we can just take one of those circles, since we're grouping them all together, and move them over to where the 9 is. And now we have 10 in one row and 1 in the other row. So that 1 that stands alone, we can think of it as 1, 1. And the 1 in the big row of pink circles, we can think of it as either 10 ones, or we can think of it as one group of 10. And thinking of it as one group of 10 is how we're going to carry things over when we add numbers. So to see this better, let's look at 19 plus 2 and add those together. So looking at our ones, we see 9 plus 2 is 11, as we just saw. So 11 consists of 1 1 and 1 10. So let's go ahead and put that 1 1 in the ones place. And let's do that in gold. Now, what do we do with that 110? Well, we can just bring that up into the tens column and put a 1 up there and add that to the rest of the things that we're adding in our tens. So we have the 1 that we carried over plus the 1 that's already there, and we get 2. So we put a 2 in the tens column, and our final answer is 21. For our second example, let's look at 32 plus 18. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to add our ones together, and when we do that, we get 2 plus 8, and that is 10. Okay, so we have, in this case, 0 ones, or we don't have any ones at all. And we have 1 10. So what we're going to do, just as before, we're going to take that 0 1 that we have, and we're going to put it in the ones column. And then we're going to take that 1 10, and we're going to put it above the other tens. And so when we add our tens together, we have the 1 that we carried over, plus 3, plus, oops, I made a mistake and wrote 2 instead of 1. So let's fix that real quick. 1 plus 3 plus 1 is 5. So we put a 5 in the tens place, and our final answer is going to be 50. And finally, let's look at an example where we add two 3-digit numbers together. Now the process is exactly the same, but the terminology is a little different. It's not really going to be too complicated. Now we start again by adding our ones together. Actually, let's change that to 137 plus 925 to make things a little clearer. So we'll start with our ones, and we'll have 7 plus 5, and we know that's 12. So we have 2 ones and 1 10. So we're going to put that 2 in the ones place, and we're going to carry that 1 10 over into the tens place. So we put a 2 in the ones place and bring that 1 up. So now when we add our tens together, we have the 1 that we carried over, the 3, and the 2. And we can add those together by 1 plus 3. That's 4, plus 2 is 6. So 1 plus 3 plus 2 is 6, and we'll put that 6 right there in the tens place. Now finally, we'll look at our hundreds place. So our hundreds place, we have 1 plus 9, and that is 10. So that means we have 0 hundreds and 1 in the next place after the hundreds, which is the thousands. So we have no hundreds, and we have 1,000. So let's go ahead and put that 0 in the hundreds place and add the 1 to the thousands place. Finally, we add our thousands together, and we have the 1 that we carried over plus 0 because there's no contribution from the 137, plus 0 because there aren't any thousands in 925, and we get 1. So we put a 1 in the thousands place, and our final answer is 1062. Thank you.